So I drive a 1962 four-door Chevy Impala. Okay. There's my little no post, because no post supposedly means that I'm cool, you know. I drive a 1962 Chevy Impala four-door, and there's a group of bitches. There's a group of people. There's a group of bitches. I didn't know this existed when I got this four-door. When I first spotted the four-door, when I first spotted my baby, I'm a delivery driver, right? So I saw it, and I fell in love with it. Looking at doors, the number of doors never crossed my fucking mind. Never, that opinion that somebody put on somebody else, it never resonated within me. You know what I mean? I saw it and I fell in love with it. I didn't even think about doors. I didn't think about that shit. What's cool and what's not cool, you know? I was thinking of, I love this car. I love it and I want it. And I got it. I wrote a note on the car. It says, my dream to own an old school car. It's my dream to turn it into a lowrider, right? And have a lowrider someday. This car is going to be a lowrider someday. Even though the hood's, you know, it's a little scrappy right now. It's not in perfect condition, but it's growing and it's getting better. And it's progressing, and I'm loving the whole journey, the whole process. My engine is purring right now, right? And it's when I got on Instagram, and a couple people, you know, people who say something here and there, you should have got a two-door, you should have bought a two-door. Instagram is like, four doors are parts cars, right? There's these bitch-ass motherfuckers, right? With this bitch-ass mindset that think that this car isn't that cool because it's got four fucking doors. Closed-minded like fucking little kids, man. And if they're grown-ups, if they're old fucks then. Like, oh, you're getting mad. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just like, your whole life, nobody has slapped you in the fucking face and said, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. Just because it's a four-door, like, people want to look down on you, right? And I'm like, if you compare that to racism back in the day, just because this motherfucker has brown skin, black skin, oh, I'm better than him because of my skin color. Oh, I'm better than him because I have two fucking doors. Shut the fuck up. Old ass motherfuckers, old ass mindset. You pass that down to your little bitch ass kids, right? And eventually those type of people, y'all gonna die out. You're going to die soon, right? You're gonna die in the grave. You're gonna be sitting in the grave with your set ideas and your set opinions, right? And I didn't know people talk shit, right? I didn't know that was a thing. And people try to say shit to me, right? On my I posted a video about my rims, my lowrider rims. Somebody posted a comment, some bitch ass motherfucker posted a comment saying, oh, you can't have a four-door lowrider, you can't have this, you're supposed to have these type of rims, you're supposed to be this way, you're supposed to be this way. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. Somebody has told you, you live a life listening to other motherfuckers. That's how you live your life. When somebody tells you to jump high, you jump high. That's the type of motherfucker you are. That's who you are. That's the bitch you are. Somebody tells you what the fuck to do, how the fuck to do things, that's you, dude. That's not me. I'm gonna show you something you never seen. I'm gonna turn this into a four-door Impala, right? I'm gonna turn this into a four-door lowrider, top down, convertible. I'm gonna chop the top off, put a frame on, make this a working convertible. I'm going to turn this into a custom dream car of mine. That's what I'm going to do here with this car. If you stick around, you can watch and see. But that's what I'm going to do to this car. And every time I post on Instagram, every time I post on YouTube, there's these little spectating haters. There's a little group out there of bitches, and they all have this in common. They don't own an old school. They don't own a lowrider. They don't have that. They don't have it. All they have is their bitch ass opinions, and you can tell that they're pissed off about life because they don't have an old school. They don't have a lowrider, so they want to shut people down who are building one, right? That's the way of doing it, man. And it's fucking, I can see right through you, dude. I can see right through you, man. Like, just because, I don't know, some guy walked out and threw me off. It's fucking freezing outside. He's not wearing a t-shirt. Oh, okay, whatever. Whatever. Show off them tattoos, dude. Anyways, they all have that in common, man. And then I click on this profile. I click on these motherfuckers who have nothing but shit to say. They're not creating shit. They don't have an old school lowrider. They never built a car. They never put work into something. All they have is their bitch ass opinions, dude. That's all these people have, man. And they like to throw it at me. Most of the time I brush it off. Sometimes I have time, you know. Sometimes I like to tell them off. Sometimes I want to say something, man. I want to stick up for my baby. Fuck you, dude. It's the same type of people. Little kids do this shit, man. You see a little kid, a little girl with glasses, right? Little kids, they say, oh, four eyes, because she wears glasses. I made fun of a little girl because she wears glasses. That's some bullshit right there, man. Sorry. People keep driving, looking at me, talking. I'm talking to my phone, man. Whatever. I could be crazy just talking out loud. Making fun of little kids because they wear glasses. Four eyes, right? That's the same. I'm using the same analogy. You just haven't grown up. That's dopey talk, man. That's dopey talk. Shut the fuck up, man. I don't know, man. So, now that I got that out of me, man, these type of people, they gonna die out soon. They don't have lowriders. They don't have old schools. The people that I do know with 2 doors Impalas, the people that I do know with nice cars, 2 doors, they respect me, right? There's a difference there, and I can tell the real ones, man. They see somebody building something, they see somebody going after something, they respect that no matter how many fucking doors. And there's a couple bitch ass motherfuckers who do have 2 doors, right? There's a couple, not all, but there's a couple who talk shit about 4 doors, right? They were passed down their 2 door from their mommy and daddy, right? They never had to go out of their way and buy one, to look for one, to search for one. It's harder these days. You don't just see these for sale on the side of the fucking road. You don't. You don't see them in good condition. You don't see anybody working on them. You don't see these cars. So it's harder to find. They're all the 2 doors are in California. Shut the fuck up. You're jealous, man. I can tell you're jealous. You wish you had old school. You wish you could put this shit together. You wish you can drive like this. Nobody stares at you in your brand new fucking Camaro. They stare at me in my 1962 Beater right now. They stare at me. You want them to stare at you. It's clear, man. You can see it. Wrong neighborhood, mama. You in the ghetto over here. Anyways, man, I was thrown off by that little 4-door, 2-door vibe. I was just thrown off by it. Like, there's bitch ass motherfuckers in this category too. I thought all lowriders were supportive, right? I thought lowriders saw another lowrider and they're like, "What's up, man? You appreciate cars, I appreciate cars." No, there's a bitch ass group out there, man. Bitch ass motherfuckers, dude. So I'm gonna make them hate even more, man. Texas, where I live, these lowriders over here, there's not many of them, and there's a couple there's a couple good ones, but half of them, it's half and half. Half of them are haters. Half of them don't want to see somebody else do what they're doing, right? They don't want to see somebody else with another lowrider. They say, I'm the only lowrider in this town, right? There's a couple people like that, and the other half, really supportive, really helpful. The other half just don't want to see you. Don't want to see you shine, man. They want to be the only ones with it. But anyways, man, I didn't know that shit existed until recently, man. And I'm gonna put my foot down. All 4 doors, man, they're afraid to show off their 4-door. They're afraid to post about it. There's not many of us, and in the future, when people keep parting out these 4-door cars, we're going to be the ones. The 4-door cars are going to be the ones that are different. Everybody's got 2 doors. Everybody's going to have 2 doors. No one's going to see, you're not going to see a 4-door around. You're not. And if you do, I'm going to have one, man. And I'm going to stick out. I'm going to be myself. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. They ain't shit to me, dude.